simple but very effective 5-minute trading strategy for beginner traders, which can be applied on the chart in about 20 to 30 seconds, and the best thing is that it's free. The strategy is a combination of few indicators, but it's very clean as you can see, and it's easy to follow, and I believe that it can be very comfortable to use such a strategy if you're a new trader or a trader who's still unable to perform proper technical analysis. Welcome to the Simple Strategies channel, subscribe and let's dive into the video. First thing you have to do obviously is to open TradingView. After that you have to navigate yourself into the indicators tab in order to add the following 3 indicators. The first indicator you have to add is called UT Bot Alerts, which is working like UT Bot, but it has also alerts, so it's easier to understand. You can click it and it's going to be applied on the chart. Then you can double click on the label or double click here so you can see the inputs. The input settings for this indicator are for the sensitivity here, leave it to 1, and for the ATR period, change it to 2. And this is for short-term trading, and I'm gonna talk about this input a little bit later. In style, you can also change the colors, but that's personal preference, and you just press OK and you are ready with the UT bot. Then go back to indicators and write linear regression candles, click it, and it's gonna be applied on the chart, and it's gonna look a little bit weird. Don't worry, go in the upper left corner here and just hide the main chart so you have the clean chart with the linear regression candles. For the linear regression candles and the inputs here, just change the signal smoothing to 10 and the linear regression length to 10, and also you have colors here which you can change, of course, but that's for the inputs. Don't untick those inputs, you need them. Press OK and you're ready with the linear regressions. And you need one more indicator here to finalize the strategy. Go back to the indicators tab and write STS indicator better MACD. Click here and it's going to be applied on the chart down here. Double click here or double click here to open the inputs and change the settings to the length you have to change to 20, the fast length you have to change to 30, the slow length remains as 50 as a default settings, and the AAA also remains at 0.5 as a default settings. In style you can change the colors. I usually change the plot here, the first one to red and the down one to green, so I just like it more like that, but you can of course play around with the colors and choose colors which you like more. And the strategy is ready. As you can see, we have a very clean chart here, very easy to understand. The general logic is very simple. When you get a buy alert, you buy, you put stop loss under the buy. When you get a sell alert, you exit the buy, you put stop loss above the sell and you sell. That's the general logic, and you just repeat, right? But as you can see, we have also sometimes some choppy signals and you have to filter them out. And you can do that with the help of the other indicators which are part of this strategy. Now, I get it. In short-term trading, we have to be aggressive, we have to be ready to enter and exit the market on a fast pace, and we have to be ready to win a lot and lose a lot, and the only thing that is important is to be on profit at the end of the day. And that's not a wrong mentality, but when you have a chance and you can improve a strategy, you have to always look for that. So how we can improve the signals here? First step, wait for alert. Second step, wait for the price to cross the moving average and close above or below, depending on direction. In this case, we're going to wait for the price to close above the moving average. Once we get the linear candle closing above the moving average, we're going to head and take a look at our STC oscillator here. For aggressive entry, we want only this line to be in oversold market conditions, and for the more conservative or safer entry, we want the line to turn green as well. In this case, it turns green and shows that the bullish cycle is starting on the next candle, which is this one. So now our entry is going to be one tick above that candle. For a safe sell alert, it's pretty much the same. We wait for the sell, we wait for the price to cross, we wait for the market to be in overbought market conditions. Once the line turns red, this is our entry. One tick under this candle, stop loss above the sell, we ride the trend. Once we get the buy, we exit the sell. As I said, it's very easy to follow, it's simple and it looks very clean, but actually the strategy is a combination of few indicators and the settings are optimized for short-term trading. The strategy is based on breakouts, ATR, regression, moving averages, and MACD, and it can be used in all time frames, but for that you have to play around with the settings and look what's best for the way you want to use the strategy. In terms of settings for short-term trading, you can use the settings which I did show, or of course you can adjust them a little bit depending on the asset or forex pair you want to trade. There is also one more filter which you can apply to make the signals a bit more safer, but you have to test this one because short-term trading, as I said, it's all about aggression, otherwise you can miss a lot of the momentum. So you have to test it out. Open the inputs again of UTBot, and I'm talking about this input here. If we apply the filter, it's going to provide a safer signals, but as I said, you can see that they are kind of way more safe. So this is our safe entry here. So it's providing a safer signals, but as I said, you have to test it out because I prefer to have all signals because we have the STC oscillator anyway down here, which works like Stochastics, CCI, RSI, but it's way better because it's combination of few indicators, but it's measuring overbought and oversold, and it's also measuring cycles. Once the line is green, it's a bull cycle. Once the line is red, it's a bear cycle. So with the help with the STC, you can easily filter out this buy, for example. You can filter out this sell here, and that's why I think it's better to have all alerts plotted on the chart so you are not missing anything. That's it with this 5-minute trading strategy. Everything is super simple and easy to follow, but actually behind the scenes we have around maybe 10 indicators optimized for short-term trading, and you are just enjoying the clean end product. I hope you like it. Make sure to test the strategy on demo account first, of course, and if you have questions or you want to share your experience, you're more than welcome to post a comment under the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all with the next one.